Suikoden is a game that has been on my radar of games to play for a very long time, but I've just never gotten around to it. But with the release of, the success of the Ayuden Chronicle Kickstarter, which will effectively be a reboot or a spiritual successor, rather, of the Suikoden series, I thought that now might be a better time than any to finally try and give it a shot. I don't know anything about it other than that they're considered classics and that you have over 100 or so recruitable characters in each game. And I'm also aware of the fact that you can import your characters from Suikoden 1 into Suikoden 2, although that could be, maybe it's not all of them, maybe it's only some of them, or maybe you can import rewards of some kind to Suikoden 2 if you gather a lot of characters in Suikoden 1. I'm not sure, but I do know there's an import feature if you play Suikoden 1, and as always, starting in the beginning of a series is something, or starting at the beginning of a series is something that I always want to do if I can. So, I don't have any experience with this series, other than the fact that Suikoden 4, I think, is considered the worst one. I could be wrong with that, but I think it's considered the worst one, and that is the only one in the series that I have played. I rented it for a weekend on PS2, and I tried it, and I didn't like it, and I returned it, and that's the extent of my experience with it. I remember there was a boat and some ocean sailing, and that's it. I probably played it for like an hour or two. Anyway, we're not talking about Suikoden 4, we're talking about Suikoden 1, so let's enter an ancient world of bravery, mysticism, and romance. Hope you're doing well, by the way. It's always a little sad playing PlayStation 1 games on the PS3 because the audio needs to fade in, and you don't get to hear the entire PS1 startup noise. And would you look at that, there's Konami, a company that does not give a damn about its IPs anymore, which is why I'm so grateful that Kickstarters like Ayuden Chronicle are so successful, and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night too. Please tell me the answer. Is fate unchangeable? There's very bombastic, exciting, adventurous music going on right now with horns. Kind of reminds me of creating a character in Final Fantasy XI. Oh, that reminds me of another thing I am aware of in this game. It's a turn-based RJRPG. I knew about that, but the perspective of the battles is really neat. It's kind of a isometric view. And I don't know what's going on here. I guess army battling is also a feature. I'm kind of debating if I should spoil this or not, but it is very exciting and the music is very nice. Also, it's just steeped in 90s anime art style, and I'm all about that. And actually, now that I'm listening to it, the audio from my capture card is actually a little crackly, which I can usually fix by restarting it, even at his most powerless. Man's existence is never without meaning. Yeah, look at all these characters. Well, that actually wasn't that many. Suikoden, and there's the water from Suikoden 4. I'm kidding. There's a very neat little preview FMV, and we have the spinning push to start button. Okay, we have a new game or a continue game, so I'm just gonna really quickly restart my capture card here. Sorry about that. There we go, nice and clear audio. For some reason, my Elgato just, if you change the resolution or the input resolution to it, it'll start crackling the audio, and then just a nice reset will get it sorted. So anyway, without further ado, let's start a new game in Suikoden. Oh, we have to name our character and they don't have a default name. Oh, that's the worst. I'm gonna have to look it up, hold on. Okay, after some very cursory research, it would appear that the protagonist of the first Suikoden game is named Tyr McDole. Is there a space? Actually, I'm not even sure we could fit McDole there, so let's just go with Tyr, that's fine. Tyr is more than okay, that's the canon name, I'll take it. It's going to be very awkward if my research was poor and the first character that we meet that isn't the one we just named is named Tyr McDole. But I'm pretty confident it's him. Oh, and we have immediate control. Yeah, this art style is just great. I'm pretty surprised and impressed by the proportions of the art style just at a glance, just because you would expect more chibi proportions, I suppose. Kind of like Tales of Destiny is another JRPG that came out around a similar time and has a pixel art style, but it's very scrunched up. This is Tio, and he says, "What's the matter, Tyr? Are you nervous? Don't worry, the audience will be finished quickly. Just be the way you always are. The Emperor is stern, but there's nothing to be afraid of." Master Tio, Master Tyr, the Emperor will receive you now. Please come this way. Sorry about the clicking. Should be good with that now. Tio McDole, General of the Imperial Army, and his son, Tyr McDole. Okay, yeah, so... Oh, I hope they're talking about our character. Yeah, Tio and Tyr. Okay, got it. That would have been pretty funny if we were able to fit Tyr McDole, which would make us Tyr McDole McDole. Ear for an audience with the Emperor. Barbarossa, look at the mustache on that man. Welcome, Tio, how are things? Much as they were when we fought together in the War of Succession, Your Highness. Impressive words, do you not agree, Windy? Indeed, they are the words of a great general. Tio, I am sure you are aware of the troubling activity in the north. Would you be willing to travel there to protect the border? And the minister says our disputes with the United City-States of Joustone are complicated, but with General McDole in charge, we can rest assured. My beloved sword, Prack, has brought me luck on countless occasions. It's a pretty unconventional name for a sword. I like it. You would think it would be Goblin Slayer or something. I would like you to have it. Take it with you. Thank you, Your Highness. I, Tio, swear not to disappoint you. You have my blessings. Good luck, Tio. So you're Tio's boy, Tyr. Quite an impressive little countenance. Listen, Tyr, would you be willing to give the Empire a helping hand while your father is protecting the northern border? Yes, Your Highness. Or I don't wanna. Let's be a goody two-shoes. Yes, Your Highness. Let's not be antagonistic to the king of somewhere. Emperor, excuse me. I'm already forgetting his title. You already resemble. Jeez, you reassemble. You already resemble your father. I shall look forward to seeing you grow into manhood. Thank you for your kind words, Your Highness. Commander Craze of the Imperial Guard will be Master Tyr's superior. I need to just... It's very hard to read it out loud when it's that slow. What an attractive young man you are. Good luck to you, Tyr. We'd better be going, Your Highness. I'm relying on you, Tio. And Tyr, I hope your efforts will surpass your father's. I have a feeling something very bad is going to happen to our dad here. Let's go. Oh, we just have free reign now. Can we... so square brings up our menu item strength. Oh, our weapon is called a Wolffang Staff. Yamcha would be very proud of us. We have a bandana, tunic, gloves, boots, and medicine 6. I think that means we have 6 medicine, but don't quote me on that. Rune, I'm sure. Oh, we get a little duck quacking noise if we try to pick that. Alright. Probably not much we can do in the menu, but let's explore this castle a little bit. Kasim Hazil says, "Ah, Tio, it looks like you've brought a fine son into this world. I envy you." You're embarrassing me, Kasim. Do we have 2 dialogue per NPC? Is it my turn yet? Consider that I, Kasim Hazil, am one of the 5 great generals. This is a terribly long wait. Okay, so, well, actually, I always assume in JRPGs it's either 1 text box or 2 text box per NPC, but this could be 3, who knows? No, okay, it is 2. That's good to know for future reference. Who else can we talk to? Actually, I didn't try to interact with the boxes here. Nope, nothing. Why, Master Tyr, was Lady Windy at the audience too? I've heard that she bears a close resemblance to Lady Claudia. He still mourns her passing. Okay, no dialogue for her, though. The audience with the Emperor is over. Please depart. Well, I assume the exit is to the south, but I want to try those stairs in the top right here. Past Kasim Mazil. I really like this music here. Yeah, seems like quite a few people to talk to. This is Grace's room. You'll be reporting to him starting tomorrow. Go and introduce yourself. Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Okay, Dad. So you're Tio's boy. What's your name? Tyr. I couldn't care less if you're the son of a great general. You'll get no special treatment here, understand? Now go on home. Work begins tomorrow. Report here first thing in the morning. Whoops. Are you still here? I told you to go home, didn't I? Yeah, work begins tomorrow. Don't be late, understand? Did you introduce yourself? I must admit I'm quite surprised that you've been assigned to such a weakling, but, well, let's get going. Gremio must be worried sick. All of these names are fantastic. Also, I was wrong. This is the exit, but if that's the way the game wants us to go, that is the way we will go. I'm sure we'll have more than enough time to explore this castle soon here, after whatever possible horrible fate befalls Tio. Gregminster we're in now. Here's Gremio. Welcome home, young master. How did it go? Was everything okay? I dig that scar. That's very cool. Were you nervous in front of the Emperor? I was so worried, but I guess everything went fine. You shouldn't worry so much, Gremio. Oh, Master Tio, I didn't notice you at all. Didn't notice me? Good grief. The only one you seem to care about is Tyr. Sorry, Master Tio. By the way, young master, Ted is here to congratulate you. So many T names. Maybe I shouldn't have named him Tyr. Oh my god, the stew, the stew. Oh, poor Gremio. I like him. Oh, went upstairs. Here's Ted. I heard the news, Tyr. You met the Emperor, didn't you? Tell me all about it, please. Let's go up to your room, okay? Tell me all about the Emperor right now. And just like that, we got our first party member. Ted joins the entourage. Yeah, there he is. Oh, he's got 1 more HP than us. Lucky duck. I keep just wanting to explore and end up going the right way. There's a very lovely acoustic guitar playing here now. It kind of reminds me of Balam in Final Fantasy VIII. Please let me join your entourage. I mean, you already did. Io so much to Master Tio, who adopted me when I was an orphan, and I want to return the favor, okay? Oh, who are those cool looking guys? Of course, or gee, I don't know. Let's go with of course. Ted seems like a nice enough fellow. Great, I knew you were a good friend. Now for more important matters, what kind of man was the Emperor? And tell me about Wendy, the court magician. Was she beautiful? Come on, tell me everything. And we will, in a quick little skip of time here. I see. I am sure I would like to see Wendy in person. Hey, dear, I really don't know how to tell you this, but, say, dear, there's something I want to tell you. Can you keep a secret? Can you promise not to tell anyone what I'm about to tell you? There's a lot of build up here, Ted. I'm not sure I'm ready to hear any of this. Oh, and of course, Gremio is going to interrupt with supper. Young Master, Ted, supper's ready. Hey, it's time to eat. Let's go, dear. We can talk some other time. Something tells me we won't get the chance to talk some other time. Okay, so where do we sit? I guess let's talk to people first, although I have a feeling talking to Tio will make us sit down. Cleo, man, these names are great. I love them. Young Master, it'll be some time before you can eat with Ted again. I suggest you enjoy this time together. Pun. Wow, this is a feast. My stomach's growling. Is Pun a pun? I guess we'll never know. Young Master, hurry up and take your seat. Your food will go cold. I was gonna say get, but then I realized it was go, and I said go. So it sounded more like go. Gremio, you've prepared a fine meal as usual. This is why I love visiting Tyr's house. And I forgot to talk. Okay, well, Tio's talking now. Are the glasses filled? Attention, everybody. Tomorrow morning, I must travel north. Tyr will be responsible for the household in my absence. I'd like you all to give him full support. Gremio. Yes, sir. You've taken care of Tyr since he was a baby, thanks to your efforts. He's grown into a fine youth. I'm grateful to you. But sir, this is my job, and besides, serving young Master is a pleasure for me too. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you continue to watch over him. Cleo, Pon, I'm counting on you two as well to help and protect. Yes, Master Tio. Of course, sir. Leave it to us. Pon seems like a real big badass. And Ted, I hope you'll always be a good friend to Tyr. I'd do so even if you said otherwise, sir. Right, Tyr? Enough talk. Let's eat before the food gets cold. Let's raise our glasses. To my son, to the Empire. Hear, hear. It looks like I won't be seeing your face for a while, dear. Shall I wake him up? No, let him sleep. It's not as if we'll never meet again. ... Oh, that's some foreshadowing right there. Gremio, take good care of him, won't you? Ominous ellipses always mean what they just said before will happen. I will, Master Tio. And now the color is returned because, as we all know, when the sun goes down, all the color goes away. Now, black and white is more than a fine representation for nighttime. I'm sorry, that was a little too sassy. Oh, did I wake you up? Good morning. Listen, young master. Master Tio departed while you were sleeping. You're such a late sleeper. Today you start working as a member of the Imperial Forces. We must prepare to visit Commander Craze. Gremio joins the entourage. Is Ted still a part of my entourage? No, he left. just Tyr and Gremio. Tyr's diary. I was wondering if I could read it, but now it's taking a little bit to... Oh, duh. Of course the diary is the save. Let's go ahead and create our first Suikoden save file here. There we go. Wait, what was that on the... I think it was just... Yeah, Tyr and... Okay, just as the names of our party members. And the dinner table is all cleaned up. Good job, Gremio. Let's head downstairs and see the other parts of the house that we missed, if we get the chance. So next time we have a day off. Hey, here he comes. You're late, young master. It's your first day on the job. I'm so excited. Whether it's battling bandits on Mount Seifu or monsters on Lake Torin, Pan here is your man. Calm down, will you? All you ever think about is fighting. Our job is to protect the young master. I know. Now let's be on our way to the palace, but I'm curious what you wanted to do with your day off, Pan. That's what I want to hear about. Pan joins the entourage, and so does Cleo. Good stuff. Now, speaking of how good the music's been, Cleo's diary, locked. Speaking of how good the music's been, now there's absolutely no music at all. It's just birds chirping for the early morning, and I really like that. Showing some restraint on the soundtrack, which has been great so far. Yeah, I'm loving the art style of this game right now. Is this Ted? Oh, please let me sleep just a bit longer. Alright, Ted, you lazy bones. Oh, hey, wait for me, Tyr. How can you leave me behind, dude? I literally just tried to wake you up. Dang. You know you'll be lonely without me, right, Tyr? Alright, get in the entourage, Ted. Is that a full... No. 5 people out of our 6 slots. You there, what are you doing around here? This is the home of the Imperial General Tio McDole. What? You're General Tio's son. Excuse my rudeness, sir. Yeah, no problem, bud. Oh, the birds flew away. It's so beautiful here. Gregminster was virtually destroyed during the 7-Year War of Succession. Oh. No, the save file was not telling us our party members. It was telling us we were in Gregminster. That's what that stood for. Gregmin. Yet now it's so beautiful, all thanks to the Emperor. Bless him. Bless him. I'm from a village to the east called Rockland. I seem to have lost my way. Could you please tell me where Master Milich lives? What? Is that it? That ugly? I mean, unique house. Thank you so much. Oh, which unique house is she talking about? These look like shops here. Have you ever heard of rune crystals? You can have them attached to you by a rune master that gives you magical powers. That's good to know. I doubt we have any money, but let's check out the shop. I wouldn't shop here if I were you. You'll get cheated. Shut up. If you're getting in the way of my business, get out. Get out of here. Gremio, how did yesterday's banquet go? I'll come and collect my bill at the end of the month as usual. Oh, nice. That's... Okay, 100 for medicine and 200 for antitoxin. That's a really, really neat detail that we now know where Gremio got the food for the feast last night. That's neat. Bandana, headband, robe, tunic, leather coat, wooden shoes. Yeah, wow. Defense plus 14 and a speed bonus will set us back 10,200 for the wing boots. I'm good. I'll let the game tell me when I should buy things. Same thing with the rune stones, but let's still talk to the magician here, rune master. Oh, okay. Who's a crystal? So I assume you get a crystal and then can choose a crystal. Okay, well, okay, this is just our inventory then. I was assuming we would put the runes on gear or something, but it seems like it actually just does equip to the person, but it would be in that person's inventory. that's the guy who was yelling at us for leaving our own house. Ever since she heard about General Tio's northern assignment, Lady Sonia has not looked well. Oh, Sonia, is she decked out in armor? I really like her design. So General Tio has already departed for the north. I wish I could accompany him, but I too have my responsibilities as an Imperial General. Dear, I hope you'll come visit me from time to time. I feel much better when I see your face. Can I read your diary though? Oh, I can. General Tio. Oh, this is a fresh page. She just wrote this. Hopefully she doesn't walk over here. General Tio has already departed north. I'm glad I was able to be with him last night, if only for a moment. Well, that's sweet. Does she have anything else to say? So General Tio's already departed. No. Alright. I really like this game so far. We're just reading people's diaries. That's the highlight, and it's a great one. Wow, so this is Gregminster, the imperial capital. Sure is different from my hometown in the boonies. With so many country bumpkins wondering about the capitals going down the drain, don't you agree? Very rude and judgmental person right there. We gotta find a diary to read. Oh, none, that's a shame. I have no idea who lives here. Whoops. I'll tell you something interesting. Do you know what rune crystals are? They contain incredible power. Is that the interesting part? Asking me a question if I know what they are. Oh, whoa, look at that guy. Whoa, hold on, that's very interesting. Floral shirt, leopard pattern cape. All of these have a text box. Pink boots. I think that's what that guy upstairs was wearing. Hemmed red cape, lame tuxedo, big feathered hat, orange tights, rainbow colored pantaloons. I love this wardrobe. Green suspenders, fine fur cape with sapphires, fruit printed tie, checkered beret. Oh my god, there's so many. Leather jacket with rivets, spikes, and safety pins. Triangular hat. Negligee. Sea otter t-shirt. Striped slacks. See-through bodysuit. Whoa. This person does not mess around. Watermelon patterned summer sweater. Khaki riding pants with golden butterfly embroidery. Elegant party dress with peacock feathers. Very long hand-woven scarf. Black and red half coat. Peppermint green blazer. Thank you for experiencing all of these clothes with me. Is this a clothes store or something? What is Master Millage up to? Oh, it's Master Millage. We've heard that name before. If he doesn't hurry, he'll miss his audience with the Emperor. Master Millage, it's time to go. Oh man, let's just go up there and see what he's doing. Look at that outfit. I want this party member so bad. I hope he's available as one. Millage Oppenheimer. And look at that portrait. This outfit is nice, but of course, but the colors on this one match better. Young man, which do you like? Say, aren't you Tio's boy? Of course, you're Tyr. I was called by the Emperor, and of course I must show him my exquisite taste in clothes. Well, you got me sold, buddy. That is just incredible. Alright. Well, I think there's probably going to be a lot of things that are happening when we go to report into Commander Craze. So I'm actually going to save right here and then end it for the next video. Oh, right. My room is upstairs. Forgetting where I live in my own house. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure how many videos this will be. I'm aiming for about 4 or 5, possibly. We'll see. Maybe this game will just totally grab me and we'll do more, but for now, thinking 4 or 5, and you'll know looking at the title. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you at the next one.